Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you how to make what's called stop motion slides. So my first tip to making stop motion slides like the one you see on the screen here, to make changes incrementally from slide to slide. So as you can see going through here, each slide is slightly different from the one before it. It has to be incrementally so that it flows and doesn't look choppy. Second tip is to click on the slides over here on the left menu and use either Control D or Apple Command D if you're on an Apple computer, to duplicate the slide to then make those incremental changes to the next version of that slide. Next tip is to use the arrow keys to have things move across the screen. This allows you to move incrementally and to be deliberate about the way that you're moving them and to move them the same amount each time. So with this text box, I moved it 4 left keyboard clicks each slide, and that way it kind of flowed across the screen smoothly and in small enough amounts that it seemed like an animation rather than just me clicking it across the screen. Next tip is to change colors gradually to have text appear. So I went from white to light gray all the way up to black to make that text appear. Next is to do things from left to right to make things have a typewriter effect. You could also do something similar with color to have color kind of fade across the screen. So here I made that red color appear across the screen. Next tip is to rotate shapes and images and text incrementally, just the same way I moved earlier. So when you click on it, you've got this rotation circle, and as you look through the different smiley faces that I've added here, I rotate it 10 degrees each time, and it's got kind of a smooth rotation as the head and the smiley face turns over. Next, you can add images, and I recommend using transparency to fade those images in or out. So down in the bottom right corner there, you could see a taco very lightly because the transparency is up at 90%, and then 80%, 70%, 60%, 50%, all the way until you could fully, completely see that taco. The way that works is you click on the image, you click Image Options, and there's transparency right here, going from all the way on the screen to all the way transparent over on the right. So I just work from right to left to make it appear, or left to right to make it disappear. Last tip is to use ordering to make it seem like things are coming from behind or going behind things or in front of things. The way that works is you click on any object, including a text box, right click, and there's Order. And you can choose to send it either in front of one object at a time, or all the way in front, or behind one object at a time, or all the way in the back. So those are my tips for making stop motion slides.